lovely opportunists. My name is Winter. I'm the editor and player character of Charity. I just wanted to give everyone a quick reminder to follow our podcast so you don't miss an episode. Thank you for tuning back in, and we hope you enjoy.
Hi everybody, I'm Corey. I'm the Dungeon Master for Opportunity Roll. I'm here with Group 2. Say hi everybody.
Hi.
Hello. Hi everybody.
All right, let's go ahead and we'll mix it up. Let's go ahead and start with Dom.
I wasn't prepared. Hi, I'm Dom. I play Khalith, the Githzerai Druid. That's the one.
All right. We're going with the magic missile of introductions. Let's go with Samael.
Wait, what? What is this? Hi, I'm Samael, also known as Jonathan, and after a few days at Katsucon, I'm still covered in glitter.
All right, let's go with Tensel.
Hey there, everybody. I am Gunny, also playing as Tensel Lostrith, the blooming barbarian.
Blue.
Hi, I'm Blue. I play Zachariah Talor.
And last but not least, Tangled.
Hi, sorry. I'm TangledinBlue, or Laura. I play Mila, the Elven Sorcerer of Wild Magic.
So when we last left off, you guys had made a good bit of travel. So you guys are 2 days out from Croca. You guys are narrowly 2 days away from this kind of place that Khalith has devised could have the thing that could fix all your problems. You guys have sat down, you guys have talked a little bit, some new information has come up. We had been talking about a hunter the game before, but I don't think anything, maybe it was just a random occurrence. We haven't gathered any information from that. We don't think we've seen or heard anything since then. But who knows? Might pick up on that, maybe find some more answers. What do you guys remember the most?
The awkward conversation between Khalith, Mila, and Dragon Lady I keep forgetting the name of.
Violet. Flora.
AKA Violet.
Flora.
Yeah, her name's Violet now. I remember that we have a new companion in the form of Lynn's growth.
I only known him for less than an hour, and I would already kill everyone around me, including myself, for him.
Yeah.
That can be arranged.
He's a weird little creature. He's got little pink wings, little pink body. What are those animals called?
Axolotl?
Yeah, an axolotl. Very reminiscent. But just basically picture a pink axolotl, pretty fringes, with a large pink butterfly, or not butterfly, it would be more like
It was like feathery little wings, akin to a dragonfly's.
Yeah.
Oh, Tissel's father also might be dead because of Mila. Yay.
Maybe?
Yeah, that.
We did get a flash, though. That may not have been all of it. She was running, but who's to say, too, that maybe, she could have been running for help. Or just to get away. Maybe he told her to run. There's so many angles that could be at.
The world may never know.
It was pointed out that he had looked up and asked for help. And who knows what would have came afterward.
Yep. We got a dark figure, and then after that was pretty much all the information we got. So let's open it back up the very next morning. Early crack of dawn. You guys got pretty much full day ahead of you. You got your trusty broom with its lovely frickin' accent here. Ready, let's go. Come on, hop on, cripple.
Zachariah's going to be very purposely taking it.
He's fine. He'll kind of like keep like up lowering and kind of shortening his height a little bit just to mess with you a little bit, just because you're taking so much. which I bet in turn also makes you move slower.
I mean, regardless, I just win, so.
Yeah. So you got the fire out, that's kind of steaming. The embers kind of kept you warm over the night, but here in the Hammer Fields, the temperature's going to start getting warmer. You're like right here on the edges of the desert. So again, we're talking 78 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's a warm day. So it might get you to smelter under any kind of like heavy armor you might have, if you have any. If you're wearing like padded clothing or a cape, that might seem a little bit overwhelming at this point.
Yes, so Lynn's shack is again tied to her waist, but this time for a different reason.
Yeah. I would say the axolotl creature hasn't really taken like it's paid attention, but it hasn't really done anything other than like float around and just like poke at things. So it's in the whole exploratory section of knowledge. And I think that's where we can open it up to the kind of the campfire going down, and
Mila's just kind of like sitting on the back of the carts, kind of just kicking her legs, looking off into the distance, kind of in deep thought.
I believe Callias would be making sure the fire goes out firsthand, and we'll be using some druidcraft to see how the weather's going to fare today.
all right. Druidcraft gives you symbols, right? Let's see. Yeah, falling snowflakes for snow, cloud for rain, or golden orb for clear skies. And these are just kind of these aren't the only things you can get, so I can kind of like get creative with this, right?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Okay. So you're going to see definitely a golden orb, but you're also going to see like a mist. To you, it kind of resembles a bit of humidity. So it's going to be hot but humid.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, Druidcraft is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I just used to make flowers.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah, because you can bloom flowers. So it's kind of a multi thing. You can get the weather, you can bloom flowers, a leaf bud.
It's the presentation of nature.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
with also a bit more.
What's the one that yanks and closes doors open and close?
Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy. That one's
It
fun too.
increases your voice, changes your eye color, can open or shut anything loose.
It's like a huge booming almost you can make.
I think there's something else with it, or is that all there is?
I think that's all there is, and then there's what is it? It's like a thunderous shout. It's a spell actually. It turns your voice into like a booming echo wave.
Mm,
I think
thunderous shout.
I don't think there's a specific spell for that. I think that might be another effect of thaumaturgy.
Yeah, thaumaturgy
Make your voice
increase your voice.
Yeah, make your voice heard up to like 300 feet away or something like that.
That was
And
40.
What's Thunderwave?
Thunderwave pushes people back.
Thunderwave is a
okay,
damaging
so
spell. And like
okay.
a cantrip, the
All right.
equivalent would be thunder.
Thunderclap.
Yeah.
I see how I got those mixed.
It's okay. It's all good.
All right. So, sorry, we got off track there. Early morning, this thing is going to lift up on a little tiny stone. He's going to pedal those wings, and for the first time, you're going to see him hover off the ground about 5 feet. He's going to lose grip, kind of on the rock. Is anybody still laying down?
Lynn's not, but she is keeping an eye on it, staying close by and just watching it, and just like take a bit of rationale for it to see how it acts.
It'll end up losing grip on the rock. It might fall like on Tensel. You're betting while you're trying to roll it up. The rock's just going to drop. It's going to look confused, like what the hell happened.
Are you okay, little guy?
It'll do this weird like bubbling motion, so it'll like mix this weird like rainbow-like solution, like almost like a bubble, and it hits the sky, and it'll just gurgle bubbles back at you.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. Lynn, do you want to get your tumor?
She just comes over and just like picks it up a bit and just coos it a little and starts taking a bit of ration for it.
Let's not call it that. It's too cute to be called that anymore.
Okay, so can we call it Little Timmy then?
Little Timmy Tumor.
Little Timmy was born of a tumor.
It was too easy. It was right there. I had.
He's not going to
Tiny
survive
Timmy,
the winter.
no, you can't touch that tiny snow globe. No, Timmy, don't.
You waited 2 weeks to say that, I feel like.
Tiny Timmy shall take a tiny nap.
You having fun there, Corey?
Yeah, I'm done.
God, fucking damn it. I'm done. Lynn's just gonna like look over it for a second. It's like,
No, I haven't even really thought of a name for it yet. What do you think of Timmy?
she just like pokes it in his little nose.
You know what? In thought, let's roll a 1d100. Give me a number below. If it gets below that, we'll say it enjoys the name Timmy.
Just choose a number below.
Yeah. Below 50, below 40, below 30.
Below 50. No, actually, no, below. Yeah.
Oh, he does not like that name. That's a 74.
Can you imagine just like at the instance of me saying name Timmy, just like wrinkles his nose and just
It turns
moves it
away.
a bit,
Kind of like a cat. Just like, nah, I'm not interested.
All right, fine. Maybe the others can think of something. I'm not the best with that.
I tried.
I appreciate it.
She just like starts heading off towards her bedroll, starts setting it up, and she just keeps an eye on it for a bit.
Okay. So it'll get like a little of interest. Again, it's gonna like look at everything. If it can, it might like rub its cheek up on it. As everybody gets packed, the whole cart's getting ready to go. You've got everything ready. It's time to hit the road. Can I get somebody to roll me a 1d100? I want to kind of see what you guys' luck is today.
I want to do it.
All right.
Hold on. 87.
I don't. Why?
Yeah.
Now I know you just fucking with me half the time.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's like I know half the time probably does it to fuck with us.
Actually, no. So I'm going to need subsequent rolls today.
Oh,
Thanks, Mila.
This will not go well.
whoops.
Not all subsequent rolls are bad. This could be a good thing.
It could just be a shout. It's just be a whole bunch of money and trying to determine how much, or it could be how many bandits decide to just jump us.
Oh, look, 87 bars of gold.
Can you give me a 1d20, please?
16.
Oh, hey, 16 owlbears.
6, 7. All right.
What is one level 16 owlbear?
Give me a 1d8.
Oh, God.
What
Are you
now?
sure you want to roll it? Okay.
3. I don't know. I
Don't
gotta.
worry, don't degrade for us.
I'm in this mess for us, so let's just.
Mila, roll me a perception real quick.
I missed another dragon.
Oh,
6.
joy!
Mila, you're going to trip. And as you trip, kind of caught up with the heel of your sandal, is a very small particular item. And it's cold to the touch.
Oh.
Yeah, she kind of picks it up and holds it in her palm a bit and just like.
It's very chilly, kind of like an ice cube.
Did she do an Arcana check on this?
Yeah.
Oh, God, 12. Hold on, cats.
So you feel... Oh, okay.
Sorry, she is playing in a paper bag right now, so...
That's okay.
Yeah.
So you feel that this ring does hold some more kind of secrets. But it has something to do with some sort of ice magic, definitely, from the cold. A lot of the runes on it match up with kind of like a spare the dying spell almost.
Huh.
Certain bits and pieces of it.
Is she dumb enough to just put it on?
You can always roll to see.
Pure intelligence.
Yeah. Yes, this.
Wow! For the
Wow,
folks at home,
That is a natural 1 altogether. That is a 3.
pretty shiny.
Yeah, she just sticks it on her finger.
All right. You will quickly be frozen into ice where you stand.
Oh my
no.
god! Fucking hell. That's Mila?
It's going to start right at your palm, go all the way up your elbow.
Oh.
And as she stands there, as you say her name, you see almost like a slight glint off the sun.
Huh.
Well, shit.
That's not something that's happened before, right?
Zachariah is going to come riding up. What happened?
She's looking a little stiff, I suppose.
Oh my god, no.
It was uncalled for.
Just,
Yes.
I mean, just heard a trip over something and looked back and now's that. Lynn just like, I'm guessing she was like holding the axe along the trip and just like puts it down the cart and just goes to inspect Mila.
It'll probably follow.
Alright, just staying close. Yeah. And just like looking over to see like, well, okay, what happened? Was this another one of those wild magic things? And I notice anything that's different or off with this.
I know she's frozen.
You can roll a quick. You can roll a quick either like a perception. You could do a history. You could do an arcana. Different rolls that you use could give you different answers.
Investigation?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to use. This is the best one I have. 16.
Investigation, you can see the way that she's frozen, the way that she's paused. Her hand is just ever so slightly coming back from her left, which is pawned out almost as if to like show, like one would show a ring. And you do notice a ring that is on her hand that she did not have previously.
Yeah, and this. What the hell? She didn't have this before. This is just going to be like the faint glow in Lynn's eyes as she does the detect magic. It's like
What'd you find?
something she just picked up,
It's all enchantment.
and apparently something that was meant as a trap or something.
Let me look at it. Zachariah is going to look at it and do an Arcana roll on it.
Sure.
Yeah, she's actually going to mention like when you approach, it's like some sort of weird enchantment on it.
So this is a ring of iced luck. If a person falls in battle, you can freeze them for up to 24 hours. If they haven't failed a death save, you can get them to a healer, or you can wait 24 hours to regain spells to heal them. It's kind of like a last kind of moment thing.
Oh my god, it's like Tomb of Levistus.
Yeah. Okay. And this activates upon wearing? Like a
Yes.
cursed item? Okay.
Yeah, so you slip it on somebody and they'll...
All right. This is an emergency magic item. Something that people would use on the field of, say, battle for a noble of sorts. This is something that people would use to protect someone who's dying. Give them time to get to a healer. As it stands, probably the best thing would be to put it in the cart and she'll fall out over the next day. If it works like it's supposed to, she will fall out, though.
Well, if this thing works after that, could we get to know we have an emergency option?
You know what? Real quick, Zachariah, could you give me a perception?
Sure. That's an 18.
The ring has not frozen to her person.
All right. I think with that, seeing that, and obviously not having such experience with something like this, just only hearing of it, Zachariah is going to attempt to pull this off upon seeing this.
Okay. Yeah, so you'll kind of reach over, feel that it's a little loose. You know, be gentle at first. You don't want to see anything, because like if you see anything immediately that's bad, I'm sure he'd stop. But eventually you'll slip it off the finger, and then she'll basically just unfreeze. And for Mila, those seconds that you were frozen are blank. So you go from slipping it on to immediately having Zachariah in front of you with it in his hand.
What just happened? Why did you take the...
Oh, God. Thank God you're
Are you okay, Mila?
What happened?
Don't put this on unless you need someone to stay out. As he's holding up the ring. This is a very finicky magic item.
Well, it's a strong enchantment. A dependable one for the purpose.
You guys are going to hate me, but can I get somebody to roll me a subsequent D20?
I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
10.
Straight 10.
Straight 10. 1, 2.
Why is it counting?
10. Oh my.
I don't like when you say that. I don't like when the DM says that.
Can you give me a 1d8?
It's a 6.
Hey, last time he had this, we got a cool ring, so...
It's a
True.
6.
Let's hope we don't actually need it right now.
You know, that's the second time somebody's got this. As far as testing, nobody's ever got this in game. It's only the second time anybody's ever got this. All right. So here's what's going to happen. After this moment, I'm sure you guys probably want to get on the road, right?
Preferably.
So you guys hop back into the cart. Milo, what would you like to do with that ring? Or Zachariah, are you holding on to it?
Unless no one really objected, so I think Zachariah would most likely hold on to it for now.
Okay.
Especially being on the fastest mode of transportation at the moment.
Yeah. You'll definitely get that cold sensation. Like I said, it feels kind of like an ice cube almost. So if you stick it in one place for long, so say if you like put it in a shirt pocket, it's eventually going to chill that area of your skin. So keep that in mind. Once you guys get on the road, you guys keep moving. You guys will get through probably about a good percentage of your water. This heat is crazy. And it's only getting worse the farther you go up north. And it feels like it's almost generating straight from the mountains itself. Because like that stone is exposed to the hot burning sun compared to like that grass that you're walking on. However, eventually you guys will come to a full stop, and you guys will set up for, I guess, probably one of your first like break moments. Not like for the night. You probably got a little ways left to go. But you guys take a minute. You find a small stream close by. It's not covered by much, so it's a tiny stream. It's all but dried out, but it's enough for water. And I'll let you guys go there.
Seems like it would be safe.
For now, I'm going to go check around the area right quick. Just to keep a head on the swivel for a moment. And Zachariah is going to ride off on the broomstick, just checking the area around, just doing a quick perimeter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, give me a perception real quick.
All right.
9. You know what? That's actually just enough.
I'll take it. Just take it.
Okay, so you're going to be going around on the scooter, a little scoot, little broom scoot. And so you guys are going to be looking around. Of course, he'll be jabbering his mouth off, talking about dames and gold and dungeons and all the great flights that he's had. And kind of in the middle of his yammering, you look over and you get a glint of like a goldish metal.
Mm-hmm.
Looks into the it's like the weirdest handle you've ever seen.
And it's just randomly where exactly?
It is at the base of a tree. It looks like something might have been smashed against it, but it's not like anything you've ever seen before. It's got this weird long tube with a notch at the end of it, and it seems to swing in 2 sections freely. There's this weird little lever underneath the bottom of it covered by an outcut. And just above it is this weird, broken, shattered orb section. And this really weird handle. So let me go ahead after that description. Let me give you a look-see of what it is you've currently found. Mind you, it is broken.
Yeah. Oh!
Wow. Okay. I had in mind, I thought, like, no, but okay.
All right. So, looking at this long tube-like contraption, and you said it's kind of in the tree?
Yes. So it's like it's been smashed, it's been bent, and it's currently like lining off of like a low branch to the ground.
Zachariah is been very skeptical late, and things have been very much popping up out of random as we moved closer to this damn mountain. So I do think that Zachariah is going to inspect this a little bit more detailed, with both kind of an investigation kind of and an arcana to see if there's anything magical behind this or other weird oddities. Because you don't find stuff you've never seen before just kind of growing out of a tree.
Yeah. Do me a investigation and then just do me a straight intelligence check real quick.
Okay.
That's a 6. That's a natural 1. Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. That seems the situation, honestly.
Log back in and log back out and just try that again.
All right. And refresh.
It's been doing that thing again where it's been given like 3 things in a row of the same answer.
Okay. And just roll the last one?
Yeah.
All right, let me get my sheet up.
Hopefully it won't come back to a 1.
No, it's going to be a 2 this time.
That's a 4.
Yeah, you
That's a 2.
You motherfucker, Sam. You motherfucker, Sam.
Well, that's the worst part because their freaking rolls are spaghetti code.
Yeah.
It's never really random.
Funnily enough, it's pretty good spaghetti code for a spaghetti western, apparently.
Even with these low rolls, you feel like you're missing details. There feels like there's a story here, but you can't connect the dots.
Why not? We're close enough. All right, and I think Zachariah is going to attempt to, I guess, pry this out. If not, kind of take his sword and kind of use it to pry it out if needed.
So it looks more indented into the tree than it really is. So when you kind of like touch it, you see it wiggle a little bit.
Okay.
But it's made like a nice indent into this tree. So whoever swung it hard. For the most part, it's mostly the hinge and that long metal tube seems to be bent out of line. It looks like that was supposed to be straight. And then there was a mechanism or something that looks slightly arcane in the center of it, just underneath that little lever. But it's so jumbled and broken, you can't even put heads or tails through that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I might as well test my luck. One last thing, because this could probably help me get some sort of information. Zachariah's going to look at this tree and try to see if he can tell how old this tree is itself.
That tree, probably, probably like 200, roughly. So in tree years, old enough to be big, but not old enough to be remembered.
All right. Well, I'll definitely have someone look at this. And I guess Zachariah will just kind of look at it and just kind of shove it into his backpack the best he can. He kind of, I'd assume, somewhat hanging out and awkwardly kind of bent.
Oh yeah, this thing's huge.
Yeah.
Think about the size of a shotgun.
Really? I couldn't tell.
Such a specific description.
Give me a quick 1d100, please.
All right. Since it's my turn, 42.
So you're going to jostle it just enough. You're going to stick it in that backpack, and as you're shoving it, the barrel's going to realign just for a hint of a moment. You're going to hear a light semi-click, and then you're going to see the biggest flash of blue flow through the barrel and smack into the stone wall just behind you. And it is going to make a crater as if somebody just shot 5 magic.
I think, yeah, definitely Zachariah is kind of just like diving off of this broom at the moment at the very sight of that. Or not the sight, the sound of it.
Yeah.
And just,
because it's cracking, it's booming. It hurts your ears almost, but it's not enough to do sonic damage, which is great because it could probably. It's magic, but no, yeah, just it really hurts. I would say everybody in the camp hears this because it echoes for miles, and you've never heard anything like this before.
Mila.
Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
I think with one last thing, I think Zachariah's just going to pull it out, just wide-eyed look at this. Kind of look at what happened at the wall. Think for a second. Then try to jostle it one more time, like it did in the bag, kind of.
Okay.
Just try something to see if you can mimic it. What just happened?
Give me a 1d100.
All right. 97.
Oh,
right.
Oh
No.
no.
We're getting all the good rolls.
I
lose 2 spell slots.
okay, that's all my spell slots, but that'll be fine.
And then roll 66.
At least it's balanced by the fact that like they get their spells back at a short rest.
Yeah.
That's a
Now
16.
roll me a flat d20 real quick.
Are you gonna shoot the broom?
Please
It deserved it. It deserved it.
That's
Five.
It got you to this point.
Okay, that's not good.
If you say the barrel bananas,
No. So it's gonna curve. It's gonna hit the stone. It's gonna create another crack this time, and you're going to get that orb inside. It's going to crack and shatter.
no.
Oh, well.
Soon, Mr. Magic
So
Shotgun.
close. Yet so far.
Huh.
Oh, it had to be a 5. It had to be a 5.
Oh well, and he's just gonna put it in his bag.
But does he hears the thing shatter?
Oh yeah, you guys. Oh yeah, you hear it, see it. You guys hear another large ass boom. And if you guys are running, I'd say you'd probably get there just before he shoves it in the bag.
What the hell was that?
What?
So I found this as he takes it right back out of the bag. I have no idea what this is. When I put it in my bag, it kind of exploded, but not on me. It exploded outwardly. And he's going to point at the wall.
Yeah.
The side of the cliff.
Then at that point, it's just gonna she's going to approach him. It's gonna give a look over this thing. It's like basically she's gonna see is is this anything that she's seen or heard of, especially within her group?
Sure. Give me a quick Arcana check or investigation, knowledge, history, whatever you like to do.
Let's do investigation.
Okay. Damn. Oh, perfect. There is lore of creations like these over time. They're rudimentary at best for most. Most of them have a huge backlash. It's a way of dealing a crap ton of magical damage all at once at a fixed point over long range. Sometimes close range if need be. It's more of like an all range kind of weapon. It takes a lot to make one, and nobody really knows how to put one together. And this definitely looks broken.
Lynn's just looking this thing up and down, even glancing down the barrel. It's holy crap!
It was broken before I got it.
Are you sure? Because it had that thunder and every. Oh me. Okay.
Well, it's broken now.
Oh, come on. We've been hearing about stuff like this. We've been wanting something like this. Holy, this is awesome.
She's just looking at it as
oh my god, this is basically this is basically a vector for concentrated magic or something. We've been hearing rumors about this sort of thing, trying to find something like it, trying to replicate something like this. Oh, and it's broken. Oh.
Can it be fixed?
I wouldn't know how or why, possibly, but what little information we could glean, it'd be very difficult.
Zachariah's going to kind of look at the part that cracked. I assume it's within the kind of hinge. Is it kind of unhinges it and looks at the orb.
Okay. What would you like to use for that check?
Just perception, honestly, or investigation, whichever you think would be more equipped for this.
Perception would give you the basics of the damage. You might not learn a lot about the arcana about it.
Oh, that is true. Maybe I should roll arcana, see if, because that's kind of more what I was trying to do anyway.
Would I be able to? No, I don't have the. Never mind. I won't be able to assist him with that.
All right. That is a 16.
16. So with an arcana of 16, it looks like it was some sort of multi-pieced kind of best way to put it is a focus in a way. It's got all the arcane markings that normally goes into, say, a wand or a spell book, or maybe the arcane runes that you might already previously drawn out on paper for spell components that you can put in a components pouch. Anything that more or less focuses and casts magic is what's written on these 3 rings. And there seems to be something shattered inside. And at first, if you didn't know any better, you'd think it was glass, just straight glass. But there are actual crystal pieces in here.
Well, this looks just like a focus, kind of shaped for this specifically. Maybe we can just find another focus. Maybe that's all that's broken, past the thing itself.
I mean, I suppose we try and find something, even if a temporary measure, see what other effects would happen if we replicate a different one.
How long have you guys been looking for one of these?
Never. For me personally. But I'm glad I found it at least.
But Lynn just said we.
I mean, just more some friends of mine have been looking for something. We've actually just been hearing rumors about it here and there and just been curious about it. That's what I mean.
Curious
Friends, huh?
for
I didn't
a
know you
weapon.
had more friends.
Wow. Ow. On so many
Lynn,
levels,
Dominic?
ow. Honestly, I hope you don't.
I rolled a 20 on insights. Dirty 20.
Wait, 1
Dirty
second.
20. On insight for what?
Because I'm just trying to read. Mila's just trying to read Lynn because she kept saying just
She is trying to actively deceive you in a sense.
True.
she's just it's like
Natural 20.
it's like what's going on with you? What's like
How come we can't meet him?
Tensel.
Tensel, remember what I told you about the other day? About certain things about me that you shouldn't get too close about? That's one of them. So let's just leave it at that and say to my
Cold
friends.
running in the woods. What the fuck did I miss?
I found a magic item, and Zachariah just holds it up.
Careful with that thing.
He's gonna pull his hair back like he had been sleeping, and he totally didn't oversleep through the sound.
How do you even sleep comfortably in this weather?
I've slept in the desert.
It's fair enough.
Why are we? And he's still half asleep. Why are we still out here?
Looking at the boomstick, apparently.
The what?
Tensel's gonna just nod over to Lynn. Oh, we were just getting ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing did that, and Zachariah points at the wall.
I mean, apt name considering the results.
It was very loud.
Very effective.
Seems like it.
Either way, we can try and find some way in order to fix it, experiment with it, whatever. Possibly Bravul, possibly somewhere else, but time's against us, so.
And she just slowly tries nonchalantly walk back and just motion towards the cart.
Zachariah put the tube boomstick into his backpack. Yeah, let's get back. As he drives past, just pats Lynn on the back. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, as usual.
And with that, Zachariah is gliding off, and he's going to hop off and get onto the cart this time. Just like a kid with a new toy, like a toy gun for a pack. Is just going to spend the next little bit to short rest. 1, to get my spell slots back, and 2, to look over this thing. Just very much examine it.
Okay.
On the character, your patron's also going, your shit dry out, kid.
I was
Motherfucker.
just finding that. I was just finding that.
I was refraining from making comments.
There you go.
'Cause I'm coming off meaner than I'm trying
Nah.
to.
You're good. You're good. It was just, don't worry about it. all right?
Hey, it wouldn't be the first time Zachariah's lost them.
We've all said something we are not proud of here.
Yeah. I am sorry if I offended anybody. I do.
It's
Don't
fine.
worry. Like,
You're good, bro. It's
Don't
all
worry about
good.
it.
Sorry, I'm in my head now, and it's just. I'm sorry.
relax, go through the motions. Don't worry about it. You're good.
You know, you want to know something?
You want to know how we got these scars?
There's
Sorry, go on.
there's something in your head, right? That I really enjoy. And you want to know what that is? It's
Are you a
Talalia.
zombie?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's Talalia.
And true. Yeah.
But no,
So-
man, you're good.
So after that awkward silence,
No, it actually kind of got me back into it. So, you guys have nearly ended your travel for the evening. You
Mhm.
have. Go ahead and give me an Arcana roll for the gun.
okay. That's a 20.
Oh, nice. You think that with probably about 3 coins worth of gold, you can refix any of the damages to this large orb-like thing. The main thing that's going to be a real issue to replace is that crystal that was definitely kind of broken apart in there. And there's like 16, 17 different pieces, but it's roughly about the size of your palm if you kind of were to put all this together.
Mm-hmm. Does anyone have any type of fixing spell? Mending. Does anyone know mending?
No.
No, not
I
me.
don't know spells.
Would mending even fix that?
don't
Mending
think so.
fixes
Mundane.
can fix things back
objects.
together.
Not sure about magical things, but that's discretion.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's in the. It might, maybe.
I mean,
So that is troubling. No mending. What do you think we would do next?
Probably just keep.
I'm just posting a CC.
Oh, okay.
Zachariah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have mending, but I do have some knowledge with certain glass-like objects, crystals, and whatnot. Could I see it?
I mean, sure. I mean, I don't think you can harm it more than what it was already broken.
You just really want to test fate on that, don't you?
I mean, that's kind of how things go around here.
Just gonna point the end out towards the sky, just to make sure.
Yes, please.
It'll bend a bit. It'll kind of like curve a bit more towards like the horizon.
Okay. May I attempt to glean some knowledge as to what this crystal might be? Because I'm assuming my character has some knowledge about the Celeste gems. He might have studied certain other gems as well.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a roll. You can use Arcana, History, Religion, anything that you want to tie it to.
All right. I assume I can't insight that, so I'll go with let's go Arcana.
Okay.
That's a natural 20 for a 22.
nice.
That crystal is undoubtedly a Celeste crystal.
Oh,
Wow, that's convenient.
Wow.
It's odd. It looks drained, though. It looks completely drained. And the only reason why it hasn't dissipated with the rest of them is this is the whole reason. Well, some believe this is one of the several thousands of reasons why magic might be leaving the world. When magic settles in a place for too long, as you learned through your crystals, it solidifies. If they're disturbed before they're plucked from the actual stone, then they'll return back to actual non-physical particles. They'll get moved again, and they'll become active and awaken and just kind of flutter off. But if you can pull this crystal off and you can use the power inside, there is inactivated magic within that crystal itself that just goes wasted, and it never turns back. And there's no way to turn it back. It's basically like plastic. It's polluting the world.
So if solidified magic is pulled from the stream and utilized, it cannot be restored.
Celeste gems are poisoning magic term.
Please recycle your blessed gems.
Yeah.
With that knowledge, would I know if these gems run out?
They can if you use enough of them. It's kind of like a finite resource. So it's just like gas. If you use too much of it, eventually you will take all of the magic from the world. Some say that there's so much that it would never happen. You couldn't even make a dent into it. There are some people that argue there's more of this that can cause this. This is an issue. Basically, yeah.
I think with that, after some few moments of studying this, the gem itself, Khalith will go from having a moment of like, aha, to, oh no. Well, I've got good news and bad news.
I mean, that's normal as well.
Good news is it's a Celeste gem, so undoubtedly we will find more. Bad news is the ramifications of it.
Oh?
The more these gems are used, the less magic there will be for the world itself.
Oh.
One gem might not be much in the grand scheme of things, but what is one gem for us? If it's not much for us, then who's to say others won't see it as, Joe, it's just one gem. And you get hundreds of people doing that. One gem will add up to quite a bit.
Yeah, it's true. Still, though.
Gunny, can I get you to roll me a 1d100, please?
Not again.
I'm sorry.
Sure thing. It's a 77.
Okay. Can you roll me a Constitution roll, please?
Oh no.
Is this where it begins?
Is this another one?
Or a regular roll?
His father's
save.
gonna know more.
That's a 17.
You're gonna feel sick to your stomach.
And Tensel's gonna hop off the cart and start looking around. I'll be right back, guys. And then he's just gonna run off into the woods.
Oh no, do we find another?
Mila kind of thinks for moments, and then she hops off and follows him.
Mila, Lynn, can you both give me a Constitution save?
Oh no.
Oh no.
I think I know what this
18.
is. Corey, is this what I think it is?
It could be.
Oh.
16, 18, both of you also feel queasy.
Okay, yeah.
Oh god damn it, not again.
Seeing this, would Khalith have some inclination as to, or could I roll a medicine check to figure out if I know what's causing this, if it is what I assume it is?
Yes, do me a medicine check with disadvantage with a Constitution save.
I will do that con save first because I'm sure I'm going to fail that. So the con save's at normal.
Yeah.
Corey, why?
It's a 4 for a con
That's a
save.
4. Oh, you're gonna upshock.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what's causing
You
this.
have
I
a
think.
negative to your constitution.
He's a sickly boy.
Yeah, he is.
I did
I
describe
know.
it from that other session. He was.
I
he
know.
didn't heal. So negative, or so disadvantage on the medicine.
Yes. Yeah, because during your medicine check, you're just like, oh, this doesn't feel. Ooh.
What?
It's an 11
That's an
for
11.
the medicine.
That's still not bad. You dropped a 24 for an 11. You know exactly what this is.
Okay.
There is still residual power from this crystal, and it's now that it's broken, it's enough to be contaminating.
Okay, I think after Khalith pulls his head out from the after ducking his head out the window, he's gonna pull it back in and just All right. I probably should have warned. These things don't do well with the body. Not like this.
I mean,
What?
What's happening right now to Zachariah?
you're at the epicenter.
Yeah.
Actually, technically speaking, I believe Khalif was the last one to hold it, but Zachariah definitely held it the longest.
Yeah, I felt
Still in
a
his
lot of
bag.
it.
Okay, so everyone who didn't already fail their save, give me one more Constitution save. I think the only person who failed was Khalif.
All right.
Zachariah, you're fine.
Oh, I'm fine. Oh, okay.
You're fine.
So, like,
Oh, who didn't
Before the
already
roll.
fail?
No, you're nothing, dude.
huh?
On several levels, that is concerning.
Lynn, you regained composure. That sickness, you dealt with it. It was nothing compared to that thing growing on you.
She's expert at nausea.
Yeah. Mila, 14, you're gonna hurl.
Oh.
And then let's
Funny.
see. Did we get Tensel? Did you get a second one? That's a natural one, and you're gonna hurl. But see, here's the thing. After you let it out, you feel so much better. It's like your body needed to get that out.
Wait a minute. I'm the
What
only
was
one not
that?
throwing up this time?
no close.
Good for you.
What's going on?
I think Mila kind of takes a like she kind of rips off like part of her like tunic or something. And she kind of casts like a ray of frost on it and just kind of like puts it against her head.
Okay.
Have like a damp, like cold compress on it.
Yeah. In like a matter of minutes, even with that, you're gonna feel back to normal. Anybody who is up besides Zachariah, who's felt just fine. Anybody who's now failed, which Lynn, you're feeling great with that natural 20 there. Whatever it was, it's nothing for you. They don't seem to be able to hold it. So,
Quick question.
Mhm.
How is the other two looking? How is Cole and little Timmy?
Oh, and Flora.
Oh yeah, and Flora.
Flora's still back at the cart waiting.
Yeah.
And then Cole was far enough away. He was just at the edge of the tree line, kind of talking to you guys at a distance. He seems like when you kind of like peer your eyes over to him, he seems fine, but he's definitely like rubbing his stomach like something's uncomfortable. But it doesn't seem like anything on the level of them.
Uh-huh. Zachariah is going to go and gather these crystals up then and start looking at them.
Okay.
Why?
Oops, sorry.
Why is this making everyone else sick, but not me? And he's just going to kind of examine it and look at it. This is very strange.
You were saying something. Wait, Khalid, you were saying something about. You should have told us something.
Right. Sorry, one moment.
Oh God. Yeah. Just take a breath. Take a breath.
She's just gonna like approach you and just like rub your back a bit. It's like, no.
All right. Sorry. It's
Yeah, okay.
So the thing with the gems is that they themselves aren't inherently bad, but the area around them, the potent magic, especially one that's been cracked, I assume like this is very bad for the body, like a pollution or a sickness.
Mila's kind of laying down in the carts. So why exactly are we gonna try to find it?
Because the potential that they have when I assume freshly plucked are much better for us than when they are like this. the warning of how Cole mentioned that the other day that they are dangerous and they will drive someone insane isn't completely inaccurate, though.
Guys like mercury exposure.
It's not the gems that do it, though. It's the area itself.
Tensel at this point is just like walking back. You see he's taken like a big leaf off of a random tree and using it to like wipe his mouth clean. What the hell was that?
The crystal thing.
That crystal made me sick. I didn't ingest it, did I?
No, it's toxic. And really bad for the body, apparently.
It could be described as magical pollution.
Huh.
I have no idea why you aren't affected by it. Actually, out of curiosity, could I make a medicine check or some sort of check to figure out why somebody wouldn't be affected by this?
Sure.
Yeah, because it has nothing to do with magic, supposedly, because Tensel doesn't have magic at all.
Strange.
So, medicine?
You can make a medicine, you can make an arcana, history, religion.
Something that would help you out.
Well, it's all 10. I was still rolling at disadvantage, but both results were 10.
I mean, medically, if he ate a full piece of coal, he might avoid the sickness.
Sorry, Cole. That's someone else's thing.
That's
Well, I guess if you need to.
And
Don't touch Lynn.
I have so many questions, but I don't want them answered.
I think for now, if everyone is feeling better, maybe we should move on and just keep a calm head if something like this happens again once we get closer to the mountain.
Zachariah, can you give me a quick perception check?
Yeah, of course.
So hoping
That is an 8.
You're going to hear a familiar bell just kind of ring off in the distance. But when you kind of when you kind of turn to look, you just really don't see anything there. Can't quite put your finger on why that's familiar, though.
God, I hate these mountains. Let's keep moving.
I just want to get out of here as quick as we can.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys will head back to the cart. You will head back up the road, and you guys will end your night as it starts to get dark. You guys are ready. You are at the bottom of this mountain, peering up on this rocky trail that eventually leads up and into a couple of known places for caves near Harefields. It is colder, but still pretty warm, about 76 degrees. Let's cool off just a little bit. So if you guys do have a fire, you're probably sticking back from it because otherwise you're burning up. I'm going to say that, Zachariah, you're going to hear that bell throughout the day at random times. And you'll never be able to get your eye on it. But it just seems to like ping in your memory of something that you should remember, but for some reason you just can't.
Huh. Huh. I think, yeah, if we're stopped at a camp. Zachariah was going to do this anyway for the gun, but he's definitely going to keep a lookout for bells as he kind of looks through both his and his grandfather's notebook very quickly before he goes to rest.
Okay.
Just a quick thing to see if, kind of what he normally does when he's lost. See, consult an expert, basically.
You know what? Roll me a 1d100.
Okay. 98.
Holy crap.
All these high rolls.
That's what I
Okay,
do.
so you're going to flip this book open, and immediately you're going to hear the jingle. But this time it's not going to be around. It's not going to be the side. It's not going to be the left. You're going to flip it open, and you're going to remember that there was a small bell that your grandfather used to carry for a lock. And it's kind of etched into the wedding, not the wedding, the wedging of the books in the back of the book. It's identical sounding.
Why am I hearing this all of a sudden? He's just gonna. Just to repeat, this can be cut out if need be. You say I've been hearing this from the book now?
No, you've been hearing this around you. This is the first time that you've heard it, that you've actually seen the source.
Okay. And I see the source where?
In the back of the book, so it's like a thing, like the little bells from Kakashi.
No.
Oh, it's like a little string. It's like a little string attached to the back of the book.
Yeah, a little string. It's a little tiny, really engraved specialty bell. It's got like the flights of a bird on it.
Okay.
If you spin it around, it's just got like a little cute little cartoon decal of a bird. Well, not cartoon, but maybe like a more realistic. It's up to you.
So if we take the bells off the back of the book, we officially become Chunin.
Someone really wants a Naruto run.
I just want to be a rogue. No,
I can play it. I mean, I have Besem. I could make one.
no, I'm good.
Is it second Naruto reference of the night, people?
No.
Let's aim for 3.
They haven't heard the first.
I mean, if someone clones himself again, then yeah, sure. But Zachariah's gonna look at this. Huh. How have I never found this before? And it's is it just like lying in the book, or is it like?
Oh yeah, it's been there the whole time. Like as soon as you see it, it's strange that your brain didn't like wrap around it immediately. It was so familiar, but it was kind of like to the side there. It was a thing from your grandfather that's just came along with the book. You usually only hear it when you open it and you kind of reading, or if you guys are like jostling in the caravan or something. But when you heard those sounds, it didn't come from your book. It's like off in the woods, off in the distance, behind the cart, to the left, just out of your peripheral.
To go into another movie, Zachariah is going to take the bell, just going to bring close up to his ear, kind of ring it to see if he can hear the bell.
You can hear it.
Huh. Strange. Maybe I've been too. But fucking hell, Laura, I knew it. I was going to say, but I said not to.
That's sorry.
I think I've been overstressed lately. As he closes the notebook and he takes it, and kind of solving one thing at least, he's going to put the back into his sack. I think I just need to rest. And I think that's mainly what Zachariah is going to be trying to do for the night, is try to just rest and not worry about too many things.
Okay. Anybody else like to do anything for the rest of the night?
Mila's just keeping to herself. Like, she's probably sitting on the cart again, just kind of like looking off into the distance.
Okay.
Really trying to make a point to stay far away from people as possible.
All right. Can I get somebody to give me a 1d100, please?
Shut up.
See what you're gonna have.
Everyone's gonna get
May
something
I?
tonight.
No, I guess not.
Never mind.
Oh, that's a 95.
Okay, you can stop rolling in the 90s.
No, keep rolling.
Never.
I want to see all of them. We have to see every single number. Start
What-
from the top.
What can we
for
say?
the
We're
most-
90s kids.
For the
I mean,
most
true.
part,
Right.
the rest of the night's going to go pretty decently. However, the temperature's going to go up at night. While you're sleeping, it's going to start going up to like 65, 67 degrees. And in the morning, it's going to be almost 90 degrees outside. It is smeltering hot. When you wake up the next morning, if anything that is silver or metal is facing the sun, it is going to burn your hand.
Thankfully, I have a sword for that.
Yeah, oh yeah, that one's fine.
Yeah, that was fine. But yeah, I think Zachariah is just going to be waking up and just reach in his pocket. He's going to rub this ring on his head.
You know what? Give yourself inspiration for that. That's a great idea. Wow.
I think feeling this, I think as soon as Khalith gets up, he's not even going to think about it. He's just at the heat of this. He's just going to swirl his staff in the air and just cast Create Water over him. Just a mild misty shower, just to cool him off.
Why can I picture like everybody getting like a speckle of that cold water, and then you all huddle together?
I mean, yeah, at this point, Lynn's just like, oh, God, no. And she's just gonna like minor illusion herself, like some snowflakes. It's like, think of cold places. Thinks of something cold. Snowflakes around herself.
Temperature's not really doing great, and what's even worse is those rocks look even hotter. As you guys start climbing, that temperature is going to rise. It's going to go from 90 to 95 to 98 to almost 99 degrees.
Oh no, it's Tennessee.
At this
Um,
point, Tensel's gonna like unbutton his shirt and then like take the sleeves off, but keep like the collar part like buttoned. That way the breeze goes through, but he's still got shade on him.
So sexy calendar, Tensel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, wait.
I mean,
Oh, my.
Mila slightly blushes.
I mean, honestly, Zachariah is doing the same thing. If it's hot, it's try to cool it as best he can. Just, oh god, it's worse because just the fucking IQ part there too.
So you are taking your shirt off, right?
Yes, I mean it's hot enough.
You're going to notice something different, something that's been with you almost forever that has changed.
Oh, no.
Okay, it's round
we
two.
addressed,
Let's go.
yeah, we addressed something earlier in the series a long time ago. Zachariah has scars.
It's true. Oh, no.
Those have
Wait.
been replaced with runes.
Mila,
And I can see this.
Yes.
Mila, upon seeing this, first she blushes, and then she's like, "What, Zachariah? What happens to your back?"
He's gonna come just rub on to where the scars used to be. I have no idea.
Yeah, she's gonna go right up and just kind of do an Arcana check on him.
Okay, I thought you were saying something else.
just rub up on him.
Meanwhile, Cole has now ripped his entire shirt off and is tying it around his head like a bandana.
Okay, boys, now it's not a competition. I mean,
If it was,
This
I would be
cools-
winning.
He looks over and he goes, "No, this cools me, I swear. This is science."
yes, sure. Definitely enjoy the view at all.
Meanwhile, Khalith just has a constant shower around him. Just a small rain cloud. Just
Khalif,
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check, please. And sorry, go ahead.
I did. 14.
I would like to do that as well. Then negative, yeah, critical fail. Makes sense. I'm enamored by scars.
How many is that now?
It's like the fourth.
Yeah,
Tensel,
fourth.
what did you want to do?
Khalif, you do realize that's just going to make it worse. With you getting soaked, it's going to make you really humid, and then it's going to get deafening.
I will live with my choices in the future. But for now,
I just want to see what's in your backpack that might get ruined by rain.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We're not doing
That's a key thought here. So your torches probably wouldn't work for a day.
Yeah,
Tinderbox would be rained out. Bed pack would be wet.
Yeah.
Bedroll would be wet.
But you know what? That's future Khalees's problem. Not present Khalees.
Oh,
I wonder how he got sick.
Oh, dude, your Viol might actually get some water damage. You know what? Do me a quick 1d100 real quick. If it's below a 10, we'll say there's damage.
It's an 81.
You're good.
I saw a 1, and I was about to say.
If it was a nat 1, it's like, oh man, at least it was on the Viol.
Before that. So I also need you to give me a subsequent roll. You can use nature, you can use arcana, you can use history, but whatever tool you would like to start locating the home base for these crystals.
Okay. You said nature?
Be nestled. You could.
Okay. Let's go with nature because I have proficiency in that. I don't have perception in that.
Okay.
16.
16, solid number. Kind of looking at the way this place is built, the more you kind of head up this plateau, the more things start looking a little wobbly. You get a sense that just up the way there should be a cave. Meanwhile, while you guys are still heading, I know Mila, go ahead and give me that Arcana check, because I have a feeling like this is all going on as you guys are still making pace.
I did. It was a 14.
Okay, 14. It is it's Arcana mixed with Holy. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. Would Mila get like that? This is somehow related to like Zachariah's new powers, maybe?
It could be.
Okay. Okay, so let me just think for a moment. Yeah, so she kind of slightly like gently presses her hand against them. Just like it has some like divine magic in it. I mean, I know that your spells and where your magic comes from has changed recently. Maybe this has something to do with it?
From quizzical to kind of a somewhat gloom add to it. Zachariah just kind of looks. Huh. Divine runes. Huh. Go on. Sorry.
No, it's okay. She's just kind of like looking them over, like tracing her hand along them. Really just trying to study them the best she can. It's weird.
Is this... I'm sorry.
It's okay. And then she just kind of takes a step back and just kind of like cocks her head. You can see like the wheels kind of turning in her head a bit as she kind of like bites her lip.
Is this within...
yeah. Sorry.
I was just going to ask if this is within earshot of the rest of the group.
Guys, would you make that public, or would you kind of keep that to yourselves?
Oh, the divine nature?
Yeah.
I think for the most part, Zachariah. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Whoa.
Hmm?
There
Hi.
we go. Sorry, my
Everybody
voice
okay?
connection crashed. I thought I was robotic there for a second.
Oh.
You're good.
I think for the most part, Zachariah would probably. He'd be gloomy about it, but I don't think he's going to hide them. Though I don't think he's necessarily going to tell people. Depends on people ask, I guess. See how it turns out.
Okay. Can I have, as you guys continue moving on, can I have everybody roll me a... Oh, damn it. It's on the tip of my tongue and I can't say it. Constitution save. Thank you.
Not again.
Here it
Oh,
begins.
that's
Everybody?
Everybody but Zachariah.
Of course.
Fucking okay. I'm officially confused,
So
but
it's
all right.
another.
When you're feeling sick.
me.
Khalif, you're
I
feeling
am.
like your stomach's turning. Mila, your stomach's turning. Tensel, your stomach's turning. Lynn, you are just... you've got the flu.
Oh no, it's spread through the internet.
Damn it.
It's a literal virus.
Ha hee ha.
Mhm.
Oh god, no, not again. God.
Tensel's gonna look around for some berries or some mint and see if he can try to like calm it down a little bit.
Yeah, give me a nature check. That's
There
11.
it goes.
Oh, there's none that can be found. And I think you used a little bit of your mint yesterday to cool down.
Yeah, if Lynn's feeling a little feverish, she's gonna be like starting up the minor illusion again, just trying to do the whole. She's gonna try it. It has to work. If you can imagine it, it's gonna work. It's like
Placebos work.
fuck.
Placebos work.
Come on, this worked as a kid. Dad uses on me as a kid. It's gonna work. Yeah, you're gonna make it.
So eventually,
stupid
you
kid.
guys will come across the entrance to a cave.
Oh, thank God.
And surprisingly, a cool air will be blowing from the inside of the cave.
Oh, thank God.
And those snowflakes will start to feel like snowflakes.
Oh, thank what the fuck.
And then they'll start to melt on your face.
What is going?
Oh, I think I might have an idea as to what could be doing this. This isn't an effect I was expecting, but there's so much magic in this area that even illusions might feel real.
Guess good thing for me that I don't have any magic.
Yeah.
You know what the sad part is that's what that magic used to be like.
Hmm?
You used to be able to feel snowflakes with minor illusions and stuff like that. So, like,
Oh,
over
like
the
in
years,
practice.
the dulling. Yeah. So, like, it sucks. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of beckoning. Blue, can you give me another perception check for Zachariah, please?
All right. That's a 19.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's a really good one.
I'm telling you, it's either low or extremely high.
Down deep inside the cave, there is going to be a light glow of an outline that you were quite familiar with. He stands roughly the same height as you remember, and like right there on the shoulder, you can almost see a white quill, a trusty white quill, and he'll kind of give you a concerned look, and then he'll walk deeper into the cave.
Yeah, Zachariah is riding on in
Okay.
as fast as he can go.
Dude, we all see this figure?
Yeah, he's Leroy Jenkins. Yeah, he's or no, not the figure, but you see Zachariah. He's heading in. But no, this it was calm. Zachariah peered in, cool, calm, collected, and then determination, and just zipped in. Meanwhile, you guys are already feeling sick.
Can he see in the dark?
No. As Mila jumps off the car, runs in.
I can, by the way. Let's keep
Mila,
going.
Mila
You
doesn't
don't know that.
I know. I'm stating for Corey.
It's okay. It's great. It works.
Oh god damn
So
it.
you putter in. Of course, this broom is going to be moving probably around 40 feet. I'm sure. I think humans did 30. Yeah, because you need like a special ability. I think monks only get 35. There's some
What
Well,
else?
technically, barbarians can get up to 40, and monks can get much more.
And
Yeah,
what
they can
else?
get up to 60.
What else have 35?
Tabaxi, technically.
Yeah,
Well, that's
Tabaxi's-
with
So
Short bursts.
he'll definitely get a good head start on you, and then he'll definitely pull away. So Zachariah, we're going to get to you first, because the farther in you get, it's more like the gravity you feel gets thicker and heavier, and every breath kind of gets a little bit more compact. It's almost like you're breathing close to like light oxygen. Eventually, you will find yourself in this deepened core, and just when you think it would probably be the darkest place in the world, you kind of grow into this room, and in these crystals of varying colors of purple and blue and red and orange kind of shimmer as you can see almost fully see a heavy flow of thick magic that just kind of runs through deep kind of within the earth. And you will for like a second, you'll just kind of look at them, and it's going to look very familiar. This has a more live resemblance of those crystals that Khalith had been talking about.
Wow. So this place does exist.
It does.
And immediately that Zachariah is turning to who said that.
You'll be looking directly beside you. That white hair that you remember has a sheen of gold to it. The pupils now solid brown, but with a speck of a little bit of gold. The trimmings of his clothes also a light gold, and he'll kind of smile. The last time you remember seeing this face is after taking a potion.
Oh yeah, when I died. Yeah. I didn't expect to see you again this soon.
Yes. I didn't either. Not really. But it's good. It is real good. In fact, I can help you along the way.
Is it really you?
Well, I mean, upgraded and more improved. I'm not going to age anymore, and my back don't hurt. That little twinge in my elbow, and I mean, that's gone. I mean, it feels great. I've been made a minor deity.
A what?
I've been made a minor deity.
Sorry, this is Zachariah just very much just kind of shook by the very words of a minor deity, especially his grandfather being one.
Apparently, my many stories and tales, which, I've told, you've told, they earned me the rank of minor deity. I can only really visit you here, and even now, I'm not really here. It's only thanks to, and he's going to kind of like motion over to the crystals. It just was great that you guys were looking for them.
Yes, it's kind of just a kind of somewhat disappointed look and conflicted. It would seem another line of fate, it would seem.
So the deity I have become is the deity of balance and adventure. So, of course, he'll walk over and pop 2 crystals off of this large collection. And he'll kind of toss them over to you. And he's going to wave at them.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to see that they're not fully solid, like it kind of had been explained before, that if he brushed them too much before they'd been removed, they disperse again. They turn into particles, and they meet that large stream. Mm-hmm. And you'll see almost every last one of them start to fly and pretty much start to go away. I can give you that, but I can only give so much balance away.
Oof. Did you do this? And Zachariah kind of points at these runes that's on his chest and all over his body.
Yeah. You see, I asked for a special permission from somebody pretty cool. I think that's what the kids say, right? Cool. That's the. Anyway, yeah, so those nice, cool spell powers you got. Hey, what's up?
Really?
You, sir, are part celestial warlock. Congratulations. Not fully sure what that means myself, but we'll figure that out.
Huh. I'm sorry, I'm just...
It's confusing, but trust me, and I know this sounds weird, just treat it like you've always done. Talk to me. You don't have to pray. I'm not that type of god. We both know that they're prats. But if you need help, I'm going to help where I can. I do, and he's going to look down, because you're going to see his body start to shimmer away a little bit. I do think I am almost out of time. And Mila, you'll probably turn around that corner.
I was about to ask, yeah.
Yeah. You'll hit around that corner just there, just as you see these lights kind of in the sky. You didn't get to see the large crystals, but they're standing in front of Zachariah before your very eyes. Is an older gentleman, very strong resemblance in family figures between the two.
Yeah, Mila just kind of like stops there for a moment, and she's probably smart enough to put like this together. And she just kind of like stands there, just like watching everything. Her mouth is like a tiny bit open, like a little bit agape, and she's just like kind of shocked a bit.
Did I put that in the right chat? Did I put that in the wrong chat?
You might have, because I've just posted that. I wasn't posted before.
Sorry.
But Yeah, I think Zachariah's just gonna be very confused, but just before you go, what? There's so much I need to know, but the most important, what do I need to know of the Talor name? What has been kept secret? Does it even matter anymore?
Oh, it matters. I'm sure you'll learn more about it. But until then, just know that we were heroes. The family was. And not the heroes and the people that saved the day by the giant evildoers. No, the people who better others' lives. We were inventors. We were brilliant people. But something happened. We both know something went wrong, but I don't know what. I'm proud of you for rising above that. So keep it up, and I'll be around if you need me. And he'll shimmer away.
No, go on.
As he kind of fades, Mila kind of walks up to Zachariah's side. She doesn't say anything. She just kind of stands there.
The time with him is never enough. At least he's around now, I guess. Always around. I'm sorry I ran ahead. Are you all alright?
I'm not sure if anyone followed me. I was just worried that I know you can't really, so I wanted to help you. But you made it fine here, so
Thank you.
and she just kind of smiles a bit and just, you're welcome.
Would anybody else like to follow inward?
Lynn would have not long after.
Okay.
This has literally been everything Khalith has been looking for. I feel like he's following.
You guys are going to come right around that corner just after. The struggle for you guys, which has been taking you so long, is that every step has made you feel sicker and sicker and sicker and sicker until you got in there fully.
Lynn would have been constantly like doing the minor illusion. The snowflakes have been enough to try to help.
Oh my
Mila, do me a
God.
favor, real quick, Mila. Can you give me a Constitution roll? Because you ran right in, even defiant to the sickness. Oh,
Yeah.
you're going to hurl on Zachariah.
Oh, not again.
This always happens to me. I always get throw up on me.
Yeah. I think she kind of just like after she does that, she just kind of like flops her arms around him and just is kind of like laying down, like her head just like hanging. She's like, okay, that I'm gonna say I'm sorry for.
It worked because she's like looking directly at you, and she's like pushed through all of this.
There's this one emotional moment between them. Thank you and everything. And then,
Thank you. I'm glad you're
I mean, me personally, I'm used to that, but
I'm.
So, Khalith, as you come around that corner, you're going to see two of your close comrades. You're going to see, unfortunately, that they've disturbed the crystals, and they're flying away. However, give me a quick perception check real quick. We'll see how much you can take away.
Alrighty. Assuming I came down here as well, and there's a con save I have to make, don't I?
Yes.
Let me make that first to see how well this goes. That's a 14.
14. You're not hurling, but it's not bad. It's It's not great.
So it's more like that. I'm good.
Yeah.
So perception. It's a natural one.
Nothing. You see nothing. There's no crystals. They're all gone. Hope is lost.
I think Khalith just drops to his knees, just like, no. They right there. But is it? Oh no, that's not sickness. That's just sorrow. Oh, that's what that feels like.
I'm sorry.
You're a dick, but gain inspiration.
I didn't do that to do that, but you know that is definitely, fair enough. Khalith is just sitting there on his knees, just staring at the wall where the particles are going away, just like wide-eyed, probably eyes watering a bit too, just like.
Be around this time or Tensel's finally making it in there. Looking out among the scene. Is everything okay in here?
It gone in the wind.
Zachariah kind of wiping himself off. Yeah, it could
Mila,
be better.
Mila cast prestidigitation and then the kind of just
It was so close. It was right there.
What are you talking about?
The gems. They're gone. And I spent so long finding them.
Zachariah's going to look, because the last time he was honestly paying attention towards that side, the gems were there. Like in his mind. So I'm going to look back towards the gems.
They're gone.
Oh.
The 2 gems that you have are still in your hand, but the rest of the whole pile has been kind of restirred into the mixture that is the world magic.
Well, the main source is gone. There was more, but I do have these. And again, Zachariah holds out the 2 in each palm.
Oh. Yeah. Everything's numb right now. Give me a moment. It's been a roller coaster.
I knew it. I knew the roller coaster was going to be into it.
Fucker.
Oh wait, no, roller coasters don't exist.
Roller coaster of emotions.
It's been a bumpy road.
It's been a dragon ride of emotions.
He's also never been on one of those, so.
Oh, I have. I can understand that. I completely sympathize.
It's had a lot of ups and downs.
Oh my god.
It's gonna take a moment. She's gonna rest his head on the ground and just quietly. Yes, I knew it.
How about I hold on to one for you while you get yourself together? Zachariah, I think you have what you need as well.
I mean, yes, but I don't necessarily know what to do with it. And they kind of look to Khalith.
Yeah, out of curiosity, does Khalith actually realize what he has to do with these? Because I think he realized, probably one of those things where didn't really think about success.
Give me an Arcana roll.
Can I assist?
Yeah, if you like. If you have...
I do.
Proficient?
Oh, yeah.
Then you can assist to give him an advantage.
Yeah. Roll advantage.
Please let it be.
It's an 8. You can't quite... Like, it's so simple, it's on the tip of your tongue, but you can't quite remember how to use it. However, you do know that these crystals are large enough for 4 uses. So each crystal has 2 use.
Got it. I think at the question, like, Khalees will just lift his head with wide eyes again, just like, oh, right. Oh, I didn't think that far ahead.
What do you mean you didn't think that far ahead?
Wait, what?
To be fair, I didn't really think I was going to get here without dying, because it was just me. And then met you guys, and my brain just kind of got distracted, and
So
here we are. No, I know it's somewhere in my head. It's there. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I don't
know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
Oh my god! Every time.
Wait, no. Wait, hold on. Just remembered. Hold on, because I just remembered. Everybody,
you're like a guy at the bar. You got the prize, but you don't know what to do after you get it.
Yeah. Corey, everybody has different roles on how inspiration works. Do you treat it as advantage or re-rolling?
Re-roll if you've rolled. You can give yourself advantage before a roll. And if you didn't have advantage, you can give yourself advantage if you've already rolled with advantage, and then it's a re-roll. It's kind of a mixture of pretty much anything you like.
Cool. So I can re-roll this.
You can re-roll that completely.
Thank you for feeling sorrow earlier. Thank you for the...
Is it with advantage still?
Yep, still with advantage.
No.
It's basically just redoing the whole roll.
Don't fuck me, Khalees.
There we go.
It's like literally just Zachariah. Just, come on, you must know something. Something
Wait,
to try.
It's coming to me.
You literally can tilt the top of the crystal, which is usually the thinner edge of the crystal, to the wound, sore, or lips of the person wishing to use this. These gems typically come in a lot of varieties, but as you can see, a lot of them have a top and a lot of them have a bottom.
Khalees just kind of sits there for a moment, just like, I forgot that. Oh. He just kind of hit the end of it against the wound, the tip, the smaller bits of it, the top.
You're doing what?
Would you just like to demonstrate for him?
Yes, I think that's definitely one of the things where he's just like, it literally has been a roller coaster for him. It's just like, oh no, they're gone. Hey, I got them. How do I use them? Oh wait.
So what's his favorite thing in the world to eat?
What's his favorite thing in the world to eat?
What's Khalees's favorite thing in the world to eat?
I like just throwing this answer out just for the hell of it. Pomegranates.
As you pull it back, you get the strong sensation of freshly plucked and ground pomegranates, just like in this nice lush slushy, comes straight from the crystal. And all those years that you felt, you're going to feel something different. You're not struggling to breathe anymore. You don't feel weak. You don't feel tired. You feel normal.
Khalees.
Still green.
Yeah, he's still green. He's he's not sickly green. He's just green.
Just asking. I mean, with all that's happened to Zachariah, I was just asking if someone changed fucking magic.
I think Khalees, after feeling that, he just sits there for a moment and just takes a deep breath and just savors that for a moment. Just
your back might feel better. You might not have to slouch as much. Slouch. Sure. Said slouch.
You know what you mean. Don't point out.
It's, this feels weird. Oh.
Are you feeling better?
Khalees rubs at his neck a bit, just the front, where just against his throat. Just yes, much.
So he'll stand up to his full height of like 6'8".
Holy crap! You're tall.
Oh, you're really tall.
Yeah.
Why you sound so disappointed?
I think it's I'm just used to feeling that. But that's just it's more of a monotone tone.
Wait, so Mila kind of looks towards Zachariah. It's just, are you gonna do the same thing? I mean,
Do I need to drink it?
Oh, wait.
Crystal?
No. Well, no, for your foot. And he'll take the Celestium he used on himself and we'll use it on Zachariah's foot.
Okay. Zachariah, what's your favorite food, I should say?
Oh, fuck.
It could be a drink.
You're asking us this. We never think
I'm
about
asking
this.
you this in character.
Strawberry cheesecake.
Food generator.
Simple bread.
Bratwurst. No.
I don't
love
know.
the dimple bread.
I
All right, let's run off of what you like.
would guess a little bit of. Oh, I was going to say just blueberry and apple kind of jam.
Okay.
And for that on a kind of bread spread.
Okay. As soon as that kind of tip touches that nice fresh wound, by the way, first thing you're gonna feel is pain. Not pain because it's more like, have you ever had something sharp rub over a very thick scab?
ugh.
It hurts. But that thing is gonna kind of rub over your skin. It's gonna touch the area, and you're gonna get that taste of that nice jam in your mouth. It's gonna kind of roll through your tongue. It's gonna it's definitely got its own genuine taste. Now, what's going to occur after that is quite an interesting turn of events because everybody's going to witness this.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have a transformation from your stub.
Ooh.
About the equivalent of the diagram, the first diagram there.
Mm-hmm.
So your skin is going to kind of like mold weirdly, almost like it's curling like a weird tentacle-esque kind of thing. And it's gonna grow back out. You're gonna see the reforming of your heel. You're gonna see your foot, your toes are finally gonna come back. Now the difference in this is that you basically have a tan line from where your foot used to be to where your new foot is, and your new foot is pale.
I mean, yeah, I'd assume so, with the other part being kind of used to be burned. And thank you for posting the gift, Sam. Yeah, I think like for the first time since this, it's just Zachariah is definitely just pushing himself off of the broom here, just going to attempt to walk on his own.
Oh, great! I'm going back in the fucking gym.
If it was my choice, yes. And he just walks around, trying to get used to his leg once more.
Okay.
You've been good. Been a good steed.
And no one can take that away from you. So yeah, it feels oddly different in a way. It doesn't have the same kind of resting spot as your last one. So your last foot, you kind of rested on your heel because of your weight. This one, the formation of the bone is a little bit more narrow, I should say. It's not like weak or anything, but it's formed differently. So you feel most of your weight to like the left side of your foot. It's just getting used to it. It's something different.
Wow. Okay.
Mila's just kind of like staring in shock. Just
I will say this: congratulations, you can remove that penalty to your speed.
Woo! Yeah, I hope so. I can now walk at 30.
Well, guys, I think that this is a perfect stopping point for tonight.
again, Opportunists. My name is Winter and I play Charity, the Tiefling Cleric. I wanted to say thank you for listening to us. We hope you enjoy our episodes as much as we do. Don't forget to like and follow our podcast so you don't miss an episode. Special thanks to Purple Planet Music as we use their music for our ambience and sound effects. Also, thank you to Kobold Press as we use some of their monsters to keep our games feeling lively. Again, just a huge thank you to you guys, our listeners, for enjoying this journey with us. And remember, keep your opportunities open.